Fantom at the time of this recording is seeing a rejection within our key area of resistance that lies between the 0.8041 and the 0.7542, and at the time of this recording we're also holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart and above our key area of support above the 0.6487. And on today's video, I will be discussing the most significant key areas of support that we need to continue holding in the next coming hours, give you an additive structure that is playing out here on the charts, and above all discuss my long-term price prediction analysis. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And starting the video by first giving you a recap of what has been happening from the lows that we made on the 4th of November. We saw an impulse to the upside in a move that peaked above the 0.8416, completing the formation of this additive count 1. And after we peaked in that wave 1, we started a corrective structure in the formation of an additive count 2, whose minimum target areas I have highlighted on the charts using this red target area, an area that I came up with using the Fibonacci's, connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave to the high of this wave 1, giving me a minimum pullback target area for the second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, and that is between the 0.6851 and the 0.5964, an area that we saw a pullback into, though we didn't quite fully maximize the target area. And you can all see that we saw a bit of a reaction to the upside in what could be the start of an impulse to the upside in an additive count 3. We also need to have in mind that since we didn't quite fully maximize the minimum target area for the second wave, I say to you that there are high chances that this bounce is still a corrective structure. And if that is the case, then there are high chances that whatever is playing out at the moment is a wave A, and the bounce was a bounce in a wave B, and I gave you the minimum target areas for the wave B between the 0.8041 and the 0.7542. And if by any chance we get rejected within this target area, then I will be expecting one more new low in this wave C to fully maximize my red target area over here and also give us a low in place for the second wave. And that means that in case in the next coming hours we get a total rejection within this area, then expect a pullback into our red target area over here between the 0.6851 and the 0.5956, fully maximizing the area, give us a low for the second wave before we can finally bounce to the upside in an additive count 3. We also need to have in mind that in case in the next coming hours maybe we have that bullish momentum and we manage to break through this yellow target area over here and also manage to break above the significant high we made in the wave 1 above the $0.8416, then that will be enough confirmation that we are going to see an even more impulsive movement to the upside in this additive count 3, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of this wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for the third wave at the fib level 1.618, and that lies above the 1.1622 USDT. Then we can expect a pullback in a wave 4 and then continue pushing even higher in an additive count 5. And also remember that this additive structure that I have right here on the screen in blue is a micro additive structure within an even larger additive count 3 that I have right here. And that is better explained on this chart, where you can see that I have been tracking an additive structure from the lows that we made on the 5th of November, that is the 5th of August, where we started an impulse to the upside and we picked in this 5-wave structure, completing the formation of this additive count 1. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of an additive count 2, a wave 3. Then we picked in this additive count 4 and finally picked to the upside in an additive count 5, giving us a high above the 0.7978, completing an even larger Elliot wave count 1. And after we picked in that larger Elliot wave count 1, we started a corrective structure in the formation of an even larger Elliot wave count 2, whose minimum target areas I had marked on the charts using this yellow target area, which gave us a reaction to the upside in now what I term as the start of an impulse to the upside in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 3, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of this wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for the third wave above the fib level 1.618, and that lies above the $1.404, and that means that a bounce to that target area will easily give us a 2x in the next coming weeks or maybe months. So that is all I'm expecting to play out on the Fantom chart on the short term and also on the long term, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.